Well, hello and welcome to another Pink Stumps match, but not just any other Pink Stumps match that is, Yandina playing against Coolum.
Welcome to the other half of Max's opening sentence. This is Lano. I'll be here to finish things off. It's grand final day.
And we're looking forward to it.
We are looking forward to it. It's grand final. We've got...
We've set up in isolation.
Yes, Yandina versus Coolum. And as you know,
Again.
every game that we've brought you this year, some of which you've been able to watch, been very close. Cliffhangers, you might say.
I'm looking forward to it. Yes. I'm looking forward to it. We have news from the scorer's desk. You might hear them in the background a little bit, despite them being on the other side of the universe. That Coolum won the toss and has sent Yandina into bat, which I think is a predicament that we've had before with Yandina coming out on top.
Yep, Coolum likes bowling first. They've got a strong bowling attack, and they're hoping that they can win that battle and then come in and make the runs.
We're also hoping to bring you some special people in the commentary box today. We'll see what we can do there and see who can come along. You never know. It could be any time, any chance, anything that you'd be absolutely least expecting, and all of a sudden you cut back to us.
You close your eyes and you think, who would I most like to hear from in a women's grand final? Who could we get? I don't know. Who could you think of, Max, that would have some inside knowledge?
Well, they may be on camera now.
Hey, they will.
So,
hi guys.
G'day.
Mel Shelley.
How you going?
Winner of the six competition.
In your
Six or
household?
sevens, yeah. Oh, the sixes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Also president of Palmwoods Cricket Club. Also
President of her household.
organizer, like women's. I don't even know all of the
Women's
stuff.
Chair of the women's committee.
That's right.
That's
There
the
we go,
words.
Max. Use those big words.
Yeah,
Oh, what
Great
a
day for cricket.
it is, and we're very glad to have you.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, it's a beautiful day. A bit of rain overnight, so
There was a lot of rain
we're
overnight.
a little bit unsure what was going
I
to
was
happen
out
there.
partying at 2 a.m. and got
It's probably
very wet.
not a good idea for both of us to have been out separately partying last night before now, but look at us,
That
fresh
sets
as a
the tone.
daisy.
But I still got more than 3 hours sleep last night, so doing better than yesterday.
Wow, it's going all right. That's all the worry you put into making these streams happen, Max. That's what it is.
And it's the small things. It's like there
Making
being
excuses,
pink
yeah.
stumps out in the middle. It's
all the small things.
For women's cricket.
Yeah.
It's good.
It is. And looks like we've got quite a crowd over there at the clubhouse, because we also have right beside us today, I think it's a 3A, stage 3A
Yep.
semi. So one of those teams will be going into the final next week, which we will be live streaming, hopefully, unless we get cancelled before then.
Yes,
Never
that'll
know.
be the stage 3A grand final. And if I take a second, if you guys say something, I might see if I can bring up the scores.
We know who's batting and fielding first here.
Yes. Well, we know that Coolum have decided to bowl. They won the toss, decided to bowl.
Excellent.
Wouldn't it be great if some men's teams did that to us?
Yeah, that'd be nice. Instead of chasing leather all morning and going out tired, having to bat.
Okay, so on field number 2 here, we have Yandina Karoy-Yamundi, conjoined team there with no hyphens, versus Glasshouse. Yandina Karoy-Yamundi, or Karoy-Yamundi Yandina, or Yamundi Yandina
Just tell
Karoy.
us the scores, Max.
Is 1 for 27. It appears that they are live scoring, so we may bring you some updates of that.
The amount
Yes.
of appeals I've heard, I thought they were
That's
about
some
8
close
down.
ones.
Well, I was thinking the amount of appeals I've heard that it may have been Maroochydore playing.
Well, I wondered the same thing.
Speaking of Maroochydore, what do you think the chances are of us getting another visitor today?
I'd say, well, actually,
Yeah.
maybe. Depends how Paradise is going for him, whether he's going to be turning up today or not.
I'm just wondering what will happen with the moustache, if it's being fed well.
I know. If we say his name, does that mean he'll turn up?
Well, someone's probably sent him a message already with,
Oh, really?
with the wake up. Don't know if you're still asleep on the field from yesterday, but boys are trash talking you.
They probably have. But he who will not be named is Voldecawley. Macaulay Mort. Well, it looks like the umpires have.
Do you reckon
taken
he's
the
home
field.
alone?
And one of them hasn't charged his shirt for the big game.
Oh, that's not good. That's not
No,
good at
he's
all.
not going to have a lot of outs in him. And I'd say his woo-hoos are going to be a bit lacking because you need the energy
Yes.
if you're going to be...
If it's solar powered, though, it may generate some charge throughout the day.
He could have quite a panel on top of that hat.
But also, Joy Bestford, the master of last week's match.
Oh, she owned it, didn't she?
It's a great game to watch her play.
Oh.
She did so well.
So many firsts.
Yep.
First 50, first five,
First six.
hat-trick,
First six. Yep. It was a great day.
Yeah.
First time she carried the team on her shoulders to a win.
And I did notice over the week it popped up on all those My Cricket sites across the
did it?
country.
Yeah,
the
that's awesome.
greatest
Yeah, it
player
was
of the week.
Yeah,
and
she was second on
Yeah.
the
the
bowlers
list.
tally.
Yep.
It's most
It
awesome.
was just because someone managed to get 7 wickets.
Mm.
They weren't even
Just
playing
nicked
against
by
Nimble.
one.
What do we got in the chat?
There's a bit going on there.
Rosalind Rolls. Good luck, Yandina. Go, girls. Louise's mum watching from the tent on holidays in Bagara.
Lovely spot.
Yeah, nice.
Bagara, isn't that one of the Jungle Book characters?
I think that's up near Harvey Bay, actually. Not Jungle Book. Timmy Taylor's in the house. Hey, boys, ready for the game. Just got out of the shower. Thanks for sharing, mate. That's not an image
Is
anyone
that
needed.
TMI?
I think it is. How's the stream, Timmy? You're a technical fella normally going, it's a bit buffery. Can't hear you.
Guys, can't hear. What's going on?
Yep. Rosalind Rolls. Wooshka. Yeah. Wooshka mushka. And, it's our friend with Vum today is back again, but a different name this time. It's
Bless you.
Klingon, I'm assuming. Welcome
Maybe that's Klingon for cricket fan.
Yeah. Welcome to our Klingon viewers. Nice to have you here. All right,
Yes.
Coolum getting ready. They already did a lap this morning.
I know.
They came running past us.
Maybe it was a
captain's run.
preemptive victory lap.
Maybe.
Well, we don't want injuries.
No.
Not
No.
at our age.
Yandina does a victory lap even when they won, however many times they've won. But as Mel pointed out, the boundaries do look like they might be a little bit in today.
Yeah, feels very close.
I feel very close if Kez is out there at the other end facing this way.
Well, there's someone on the far side flashing us.
They might have just been getting out. Wow.
But the field's set
Yeah.
for both teams, so
It
they'll
is.
both be playing on the same boundary level.
We had yesterday. Well, it's just a random story for you, Mel. We were played at home. It was a home game for us. They batted first. Got a lot of runs because
Yeah,
they're
they played
playing
Palmwoods.
against.
Yeah.
Yeah. And halfway through our innings, Collie brings out the mower as if he's going to start and make the field bigger for us.
Starts just mowing outside the boundaries. Everyone on the field turns around and looks. This mower's like...
Yeah, we're all like,
He's like,
Cole,
going
the
on?
game's still going.
Well, the groundsmen have got to get the work in when they can.
They're like, come on, boys, this game's lost for you. I got to get it ready for juniors tomorrow.
I'm just looking at the boundary size here, and it's sort of a bit reminiscent of playing at Briggs last weekend.
ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you that Collie's got a bag of things and he gives 0 of them.
Very good.
He should be...
He was here last week, actually, wasn't
He's
he?
gonna be
probably
here
probably
today.
across there
Again,
because,
yeah.
I think he's probably been working with Linda all morning, making sure she doesn't get a third duck in a row. They haven't been talking about it,
Don't
and
jinx
it hasn't
Don't
been
jinx
it hasn't been a point of concern or conversation in the family.
Look,
at
you
all.
get to a
Speaking
game.
of 3 ducks in a row, doing some wonderful things out there is our camera operators.
Wait, I'll get that.
My apologies, but, I had to segue.
Oh, Matt Tanner. He's popped in, said, go Sharkettes. Cricket bat fish emoji.
I'm surprised.
Finger a shark.
I'm surprised someone hasn't thrown in some swan emojis just yet.
Yeah, well, you keep saying it. Like Candyman, it'll appear right over our shoulder. Hi, guys.
So it looks like we're having a team photo.
Yes. It's always best to have the team photo at the start of the day, not the end of the day when there's blood pouring out of people's faces.
Well, then
and-
it's ready to go when they win.
Exactly.
And the same with Yandina.
Yeah.
You have it before your innings.
You have the front page.
And
Ready to
yeah,
go.
and in case you don't win, you've still got a photo with everyone's actually smiling.
Happy,
Yeah.
yeah.
And no beer or scotch or gin.
Look, it's great to see this team, Coolum, in the final here with Yandina. It's been a great season for them, and they've improved so much and grown together as a team. So it's
It would be
gonna
argued
be a good game.
they are the winningest Coolum team
the
for the
winningest.
season.
Yes, they are.
They've led the club from the... What the...
Oh, starting with a
Some
cartwheel.
energy happening out there.
I can't believe we just saw a cartwheel out
Oh,
there.
there's another one.
Oh, another cartwheel. They're all doing cartwheels. What is this? And
Now that
they've
I
stopped.
cut to them.
Yeah, there'll be no more. Just a couple of strange
there's
arm
some-
things.
Be a little bit of nerves, but a lot of excitement, I'd say.
Yes.
That's what
Now-
finals are like, or so I remember.
That's what they say. See if we've got the batting order in. See if they've changed or they're keeping the same. Nothing yet.
Yes, well, keeper's got pads on, so probably be keeping the same.
That's what we love. You never stop peddling out those terrible, terrible jokes. Well, I'd say we're bowling from this end.
Well, we'll see if the aliens have left us. Oh, what do you know?
They're back. Well, they're away, but sound's back.
They're there, but they've stopped playing with the microphone.
There's a motorbike just going through Woombye by the sounds of it. Very good microphone we've got.
I
that's
just
a-
think
I
the
hope that's a
batsman,
motorbike.
the batsman's hungry. Just picking up the sound of belly rumbles.
That could be Macaulay.
No, it'd have more of a Russell sound.
What does Russell sound like?
Bag of unnamed.
Crispy items?
Yeah.
All right, well, we are ready for play. The batsman is the batsman. The bowler is the bowler.
Sammy's opening.
Why don't you have a clipboard? You can be in charge of Coolum. How about that?
Seeing as though I'm not going to be able to focus.
And there's no fun facts, so you can make some up for Coolum. You should have some insight. You can be like, yep, hit her for a 6. Yep,
Yep,
sent
she
her.
got me out.
Exactly.
Okay, gearing up, ready for ball one. Who's bowling?
Sammy.
Very good. Isn't it great? It's great to have somebody who knows what they're talking about.
Normally I say that, and Max goes, I believe it's Coolum.
I was
At
waiting.
least he's right.
He's
There's no
right,
way of getting that wrong.
but he's not funny. That's the problem.
Oh, no, there was one week I think it was Coolum playing. And he asked me who's bowling. Oh, so who's bowling? Karoy Mundi.
Like,
No, that was last week. Oh, sorry.
what he meant was, all right, this is a long run-up. My key to bowling is to not have a run-up that long.
Does it help you?
Not me. I could fall over. Ooh.
Good start.
Tentative.
She's keen.
Look at
Running
it,
back
running
to a
back to the
mark.
top of a mark.
Don't want to slow over rate,
No.
especially with clouds around.
Exactly. Mind you, last week, the good thing about an early start is you've got some hours in the end of the day, but how long do you go?
Well, yes.
There we go. Sammy in. Ooh.
Good length.
Well kept out. So we have a final. We've begun.
Bit quiet out there, actually.
It is.
Yeah, it's not like when you're playing against Maroochydore and there's chat galore going on.
Appeals. Well, by us to merge. Not a lot of chirping other than the chirping.
A few crickets out there.
There's some cricket, I believe. Another dot. You watch there. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
So we've got
Token Perrin.
a token parent, although we can't see through the helmet what she's up to there.
And it looks as though Perrin is on strike.
Pezza. Pezzinator. Every team needs one. Most teams on the coast have one.
They're having some fun out there.
Well, started well.
And at the non-strikers end will be the usual opening partner. Linda Callender, Steve Irwin, crikey, fielding style. She'll be sweating on her first run today.
Does that mean she tries crocodile catches?
Possibly. Sammy in. Ooh. Off the thigh pad, you might think. Two official umpires, like we had last week. The chat's picked up now that they've had 5 dots.
We're doing the Glasshouse effort of counting the dots as they go along.
Oh, I'll tell you what, Justin at Glasshouse, he's like Rain Man. And ask him at any time, he'll tell you what stat you need to know of that game. Whooshka!
And
Whooshka.
pushing away for the first run there for Yandina.
There we go.
Good fielding.
And
One run. Into the over.
I think that was the last ball of the over. Someone's farming the strike.
Yeah, reminiscent of my day of cricket yesterday,
I
actually.
don't know what you're talking about.
3 or 4 overs of standing at the other end and running 1 run at the end of the over.
Well, just trying to make sure the partnership lasted a little while.
Oh, it did. Hog. Right. Well, that's 1 over down.
I'm wondering if they started with the uncharged umpire just to try and make sure he lasts throughout the day.
Yeah. Well, at least he'll be, if need be, he won't be the last over of the day. So
That's
the
so
charged up
fielding.
umpire will.
I think that's Sophie at the other end, is it? Can't see that far.
It looks like Sophie, yes. Sophie Ismail. What run is she
there
coming
she
on
is.
today?
Just a couple of
Oh,
steps.
that's in the
There's
air.
a catch.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's
safe.
Found a gap.
Spooned it. 1 run taken. 1 for 2. Oh, left-hander.
That's what we like.
Business is picking up now. Now, where's Collie? You doing something superstitious over there in the clubhouse?
Standing on one foot. Linda checking out the field, making sure there's all the fielders there. Knows where exactly not to hit it.
Right down towards us, I reckon. It's 1 run.
Oh,
Dropped it.
well, it came right down towards us.
Yeah.
She's not going to go for the run out.
I'll call that. I'll just put Quagmire back in the bag. There we go.
Oh, let's take another look there.
Look at the cheers
She's
going
happy.
on at the other end. Let's have a look at that replay. Yeah, the quick turn of the head. What happened? What happened?
And we'll head back live.
The end of the day, that was a well-run single.
There might have been a signal.
It was. Don't get out. Whoa.
And
Nice
that's
one.
pushed through.
Could be argued she's batting left-handed, right-handed there.
Why? Because she hit the ball. Or she had intent.
Through the leg side.
She also kept it on the ground after the one in the air, the previous delivery for her.
Okay, well, you've proven she's not a left-hander then.
What are you saying? Left-handers don't learn from well, left-handers don't make mistakes.
No. Sophie in. Full. Oh, she's tried again.
Just needs to take a moment. Watch that ball.
Yeah, just get
Keep
the
it in
feel.
front.
Get a feel for the pace. She's hit that.
Yes.
That is out. Caught behind.
She had 3 goes at the shot.
And it's not going to be Quagmire,
No.
but it's a little unfortunate there.
It is, but she'll walk off. She'll say, oh, wasn't it up?
Nope.
And as her, we uncovered her master plan the last 2 weeks. She actually was making way for the Battens people to come after her and get amongst the runs.
Yeah, right.
She's quite a cunning cricketer,
Yep.
Linda. She's thinking about all these things.
Well, Coolum will be happy with that early wicket.
Absolutely. Oh, Sharkies in the
Yeah.
middle there. Conversation going on. This looks like, oh, and
Oh,
look at
it's Jackie Sparkles,
and
and
what's
she's
she got on the helmet?
she's got the helmet cam.
Has she turned it on? It's a mighty fine helmet. That looks like it scored a lot of runs on someone else's head last year.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think you know exactly what I'm talking about.
It's a good helmet. I remember, like, it has that plastic feel. I think we've alluded to the fact that it used to be mine.
Yes.
But yeah, it got like weird sticky stuff all over it. I don't know what it was.
Is there a switch on it she has to flick it because she's right-handed?
Yeah, it's a left-handed helmet. What I had to do is we turned the grill around, so she's actually now wearing the helmet backwards.
That's what I thought. I knew there was something. It's interesting yesterday, you know, when you've got people that look at things differently when you take centre and there's already 4 centres there. You're like, oh, it's interesting. And some fool wants to take off to off. It's like,
It's only when they bowl around the wicket.
it's 1 stump away from centre. Can't be that hard.
Oh.
There we go. That's
Well,
a good over. 1 for 4
Survived
off
it.
2.
Difficult to say who's on top at the moment, with Yandina 1 for 4.
Wouldn't it have been good for Joyty to have a helmet cam on last week?
Oh,
Yeah.
that, especially given that it went viral, the whole thing. That
Yeah.
could have been her moment.
Yeah.
She'd have been on 60 Minutes, or probably
Yeah. You're doing better than my, like, 20 views that I got.
more like 180 minutes. No one's come calling for the footage from that game though.
Which game?
We're here, the one we streamed last week where Joyty did all that
Mightn't
stuff.
realise that it was live
They
stream.
probably just take it off of YouTube and just steal it.
Steal it and don't pay us.
Well,
Wouldn't be the first or
what?
only.
Yeah. That's, yeah.
There you go, Sammy in. To be frank, that's down leg.
I don't think there's anyone out there called Frank, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, Sammy's quite frank. Well, this is where Maxie would be getting a little confused and going, I need to look at that team sheet. Oh, I see. It's that one.
I can't see that far.
Oh, I know that. They're pretty one-eyed at the best of times. Sammy Frank's into bowl.
Don't you dare talk about my pretty one eye.
And we move on to cricket. Oh, another
That's in
whoosh
the air. And fallen safe.
It's a little bit thuddish
Good one.
in the pitch area around there where it lands.
I believe this is Sammy's first season of cricket.
Really?
Yep.
What did she play before that? A game exactly like cricket?
Soccer or football, I think. I was
That's
talking to
exactly
their
like cricket, really.
their president last week, and yes, I believe it's her first season, and she's just a natural
Sports-
cricketer
yeah.
and sports person.
Like, to be able to bowl like that,
Yep.
she must have brothers or something she's bowled to. And embarrassed. Look at that, it's a natural bowling.
Yeah.
I don't bowl
It's
that
almost
well, and I've
West
been doing
Indian.
it for 30 years.
It's almost a West Indian sort of Joel Garner-ish
I
action.
really enjoyed facing Sammy when we played her. She's that little bit faster.
All comes onto the
makes
bat.
it,
Yep.
yeah,
That makes it a lot easier.
it does. Don't have to do as much
No,
work.
you don't.
Christine Perrin at the other end. It's
Yeah,
Jackie
because Jackie
Sparkles.
Sparkles is on strike there.
Yes, she's just focusing the camera in. If you can't tell, Jackie's in front of the stumps. Just a little bit taller than them.
Looks like she's just talking to that family over in the background having a picnic.
A double bus. And you got Jackie. Jackie batted well last week too. Good late shot there. Timmy will be
Quick little
watching,
run.
taking notes. Halfway through the over. So Yandina captain, Kylie Taylor. She's the reluctant captain. Never wanted to be, still doesn't want to be.
Probably wants to be sitting on the couch putting things in the comment section here.
Exactly. Sitting on the rain chair. Oh,
Well, what a season to have to pick up the captaincy.
yeah,
And
exactly.
do a grand final again.
I know.
Had a great run.
Yep.
She must be doing something right.
Yes, well, she hides herself down at the bottom of the order, She just says she's must-see television. She keeps the spirits up, that's for sure. And also, she keeps people's mood up, as well as the bootlegging she does. Sammy in. Ooh. Oh.
It's like a change-up.
The intent was there to wallop that.
Reminds me of the one that when I got hit on in the eyebrow and split my eyebrow by Katie from Caboolture a couple of seasons back.
I say that must have been
was
before helmets.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It's probably one of the reasons why we put the helmet rule in.
Oh, thanks, Mel.
Yeah.
Should have hit it for 12.
And they'll put a helmet rule in for the crowd.
Yes.
Oh,
wow. Hang on. Yeah, what happened there?
That
Dropped
was
the catch.
almost caught.
Yeah.
And almost run out, or did they cross over?
Yeah, they
Yeah,
ran.
they
They
did.
ran.
I was watching the ball. And I thought that's gone over her head, and I've watched it go past, and then went, "Hang on, it's stuck in her hand."
Not quite, though.
Great work by the camera person. Yep, camera person got filled as well.
Great recovery for fielding, though, to pick it up and
Yeah.
throw it back in.
Very good job. It is 1 for 10 off 3 overs.
Well, while we're at it, just because things are going a little slow out there as they're changing overs. There's been some more stuff in the chat. Mark Haycock. Oh, no, that'd be Mark Hayco.
No, Haycock. We've been corrected yet again.
Okay, watching
Second correction,
from
2
the
weeks.
UK, go Louise.
Hello, Uck.
And then another Vom Ong from Harris Bar.
That's the Klingons.
Oh,
chopped.
Chopped it on.
She's been going for the wood chop and chopped it on. Wicket. Lemony.
Snick it.
Well, it's going to go somewhere else, but we'll go with that. First ball of the over.
Chopped on there. Very
So,
unlucky.
The Pezinator is going to have to pez off. Making way for the white helmet to come in.
Well, that'll get Coolum's spirits up there.
Yeah, I think this is Kelly coming in, is it? Kelly Scott? No? Oh, who knows? Who knows what's going on?
Looks like Trumpy.
It does look like Trumpy, but I don't think he's
The
playing.
big white helmet.
We'll have to see if there's cut shots straight off the mark. Well, when you question why would Coolum choose to bowl first,
It's working so far.
you start
Yeah.
going, well, maybe this is why.
Although, last week, Yandina did have a bit of a slow start with a couple of wickets early. I think it was 2 ducks to start off
Yes.
with, and they still
It was.
came back strong. They bat deep at Yandina.
Middle order stepped up.
Yes, they bat deep at Palmwoods in their 5th grade team too. So we've got a slightly taller batter in.
Slightly taller than Jackie.
Just ever so slightly. Might have to go out a bit.
And a
You
lefty.
can zoom out
I
a
think-
touch there.
Well, I think there's a batting stance where there'll be a slight bending over. There we go. I might just go out the top. Oh, popped.
Cameraman getting a little lost there with some of the birds, and so did I, which I was looking around the field going, yeah, it did that. Oh, no, that's a bird.
Well,
No,
you
that's
need-
a bird.
you
Is that a
need-
ball? No, that's a
You
bird.
need to focus. You know what happens when you start talking about birds when Coolum's playing.
Oh, I know. No, that was Korea Monday.
Yeah, against Coolum.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
it was
there's a run
Coolum
there.
player. There we go. It's a very left-handed off the mark shot because she's left-handed and she just got off the mark.
So we have. Oh, no. Other left-hander got out, didn't we? Disappointing.
I wonder if anyone tuning in is like, what is their fascination with left-handers? What is going on with this? There we go, Jackie Sparkles. Batter up. Helmet came on. She's talking to herself now. Come on, Jackie. Come on, Jackie. Whack it. Oh, that's a good leave. It's known as the
Hollywoodish.
Hollywood leave. It's got all the action. It's got all the lines.
All the drama.
It is.
She got sound on a cam.
Should have, yes. Well, last time she wore one, we had to do a lot of bleeping.
That's unusual.
More so than any of our own ones, to be honest. Oh, in the
That
air.
could be a
That's gonna
no ball, but
safe.
it's safe anyway.
Nope. Umpire over here doesn't have his shirt charged up, so he's not calling a no ball. Did seem to be shoulder height, let alone waist.
For Jackie.
Yeah, Jackie's up there talking about going, well, hang on, I played that up here in my head.
You could replay that when you get a footage.
And then we had that.
Oh, it's no time. They're about to bowl.
Wide. Is he going to call wide, or does he just want to be done with the over?
They want to be done with the over. It looks like they. I don't know what they have on Sunday afternoon, but all the umpires seem to have something that they
There's
just
a
want to
bowls
get to.
club somewhere that's got a happy hour because they're all heading off to it usually.
Just over the back here, maybe.
Could be.
Oh, they go over to the BMX trail.
Apparently it's 2 for 11, not 2 for 12. Let's hope there's a 1 off this over at some point. Some brilliant fielding arrangements going on out there. Good captaining.
Yeah, we're wishing we had bought a fourth headset.
Yes. People coming out of the woodwork everywhere. All right, what's Jackie Sparkles got? I reckon a bit of a glide down through the gully area.
Oh, that's a
Great
great
shot.
shot.
That's a cut shot.
That's going to go all the way. No, it's
No.
not. They're going to have to run.
My key to playing the cut shot is you need to play it like a forehand in tennis. Get that front foot off the ground.
Slowed down a lot, didn't it?
Yes,
Even with the shorter boundary.
exactly. Sounds slightly clonkish, but it was very well played. She got 2 off that.
She did.
I knew that.
You can tell that because she's back on strike.
Yes, well, I picked up on that pretty quick. Oh, good dot. Good comeback.
Oh, everyone's here. They're all coming out of the woodwork. Hasn't been in the chat yet. Mark Haycock saying, bring back the chair.
Yes, sadly the chair was lost, but we've got footage of the chair, and it's going to become a permanent part of our footage at some point. The weather chair. Rain, hail, or shine. Oh, look at that. Cut
Again,
shot.
that's good.
That should go all the way, surely.
Oh,
it's
no.
called up right on the boundary. They mowed the
Short
wrong ground
changed.
this morning. It's another 2. Jackie will be calling for oxygen shortly.
Great shot there.
They've decided that let's put someone on the boundary for the cut shot. Just don't bowl straight now. All right. Good ball. The news we've got on Jackie Sparkles is she's not sleep deprived and she's ready to roll.
Oh, that was clonkish.
That was very clonk. Jackie Clonkite, that one. Yes, last week she turned up with her eyelids around her knees, went to the dressing room, lay down and slept for an hour.
We had someone that literally came over with a photo of her asleep in the dressing room saying, can you put this in the stream?
Curled up on one of the benches in there.
She's a hard worker.
She's wearing her hospital uniform.
Straight from
Those
work.
little legs go. Yep.
That's one of those things. Someone like Jackie who slightly vertically challenged, running a 3 is like any normal person
marathon.
running a 5.
2 for 16 off 5. Luckily, if we get anything horribly wrong score-wise, we will get barked at. We've got communication with the scoring desk over there.
Sort of. They've got communication with us.
Oh, we can't talk to them?
Well, we could,
We
but
don't choose to.
yeah.
We don't
Why
associate
we
with their
talk
types.
to the scorers.
What would they know?
They're sitting at the scoring desk. I have a feeling that family having a picnic over the other side is going to get a bit of coverage today.
Yes. Well, that looks like Koroyamundi, actually.
That's what I was thinking.
It'll be a good picnic because I'm pretty sure she's normally behind the canteen when we were at Koroy.
Is that Fiona? It's good to see some of the other ladies from the other teams down here supporting the grand final.
Yeah.
It's the only time we get to watch cricket for females.
What are you looking at?
I'm just pointing to Mel so she can see who it is.
Oh, they're behind Jackie now.
Straight through that side.
That's all right.
All right, here we go. Oh.
Well played.
Mark my words. That was a good shot.
See, I would have
Get out
seen
there.
that and probably just gone for it.
Yeah. Whooshka goes under the
Yeah.
bat. Bowled. Sorry.
No, she actually hits the ball, unlike some people.
I don't know what you're alluding to. It's Cuddy McCuttison here today. That's one run taken. She's playing with the precision of a surgeon today, all that cutting. You got a problem with that?
Joke!
I thought I was just spitting the facts out there.
No.
You don't get to decide. The audience decides. All right. Sophie into bowl.
That's
Very good length.
not very left-handed.
Very, very critical of your fellow left-handers, Maxwell.
Well, you know, it's easy to do that when you're sitting on the side, not out there in the middle.
Exactly. And when you won't be out in the middle. Oh. One sounded like it hurt.
Even as a wide.
Got some tennis sounds.
Yeah. The question will be, how long do they bowl their bowlers? Because they do have many changes. Because you probably want to save a few overs just in case you get to the tail end of it and you've got a Kez or an Alissi or a Joy in there.
It's coming up to this end of the 6th. 5th, isn't it?
Yes.
It'll be 6.
6 after the next ball. Next legal ball.
That's left-handed.
And they've got someone right there for that shot.
It's almost like left-handers may be a little bit predictable.
Well, I know when I went over to watch Coolum and Caloundra play last week, they gave Sammy a spell after her third, I think.
Okay.
And she came back in a bit later on. Might be doing the same thing by the looks of that.
Yeah, we'll see if we can work out and predict what might happen before we find out. Never know how
Gonna do
loudly we
some-
can hear things in the cans, more so than people listening can. You might hear some secrets be told.
The only thing that might disappoint me this week is I don't have my backup commentators that feed me lines
Yes.
like I've had the last couple of weeks.
He did very well the last few weeks. Repeating verbatim what people just over beside us said. Except if you listen to it, you can hear them say it first, and then Max just repeat it.
Except if you listen carefully, you can hear them. Oh, sorry, what?
No.
Sorry, I thought you were muted. I thought I'd, say it with as though it was my own.
No.
Whoa, that was an attempt at cutting.
Is there another arm out there?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's just directly on the other side of
I
it.
just saw one. It's got one of those strange arm actions.
Hey, don't be mean to people with strange arm actions. He sledges me when I'm umpiring because I can't signal a wide properly.
It's like he's doing the YMCA. There's the dot. All right. What's Jackie got?
She's got a helmet cam.
I think through mid-wicket for this one. Oh. You're going to go for a wide. Now, I've always wondered, Mel, what is the official, like, maximum over? Is it 8 balls?
8 balls in an over. Yep. And 6 legals in the last over of the innings.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why you want to keep your best
Someone who
one
can
of your
bowl.
good bowlers.
Yeah, you don't want to go for 23.
No.
So we get thrown sometimes when we're like, and that'll be a nope. No, and that's the end of the over.
That's a wide, and it's also the end of the over somehow.
Yeah. Although sometimes
Yes.
when there's a no ball, we feel the woohoo should carry over.
Yes, I've
the next over.
often thought the same.
Because any
Well,
other
that's because you're a batsman.
circumstances-
Yeah.
But then if you were on strike, you're not going to get the next ball, are you?
Unless you run.
True.
That's true.
Yep.
Could be a run on that last one.
Yeah, no ball. Run! Why? Just run!
I want the woohoo. Looks to have been a change in bowler here. It may
Yes.
have escaped the commentary, and so I thought I'd bring it in.
Yes, it's well spotted. It's almost like that was discussed after her last
Nicole
over.
is bowling.
Ah, yes. Of course.
That's
Morris.
wide.
Yeah.
And over.
That was a quick one.
Yeah. There we go. Well done, everyone involved.
Keeping the over rate up.
That's 7 overs, 2 for 21. Sounds like they've had one of those realisations in the field. You go mid-wicket and then cover next over. We don't have to move at all. Max is known to sometimes invent a position for himself on the field so he doesn't have to move. Yeah, I'm just going to stand right here.
It's clever.
Yeah.
It's clever. There's no other word for it.
Until you're like, we seem to be missing someone somewhere, but what's he doing right there? Oop. Ah, very, very swishy. Swishy swashy. There we go.
So who's the new bowler? Kira? What's the name there second from the
Sarah.
bottom? Oh, Sarah.
Sarah's bowling.
Sarah.
Well, they've got to remember to be walking in out there.
Oh,
That's left-handed.
good contact. Sarah Beachy. Although she's very friendly,
I better be
apparently.
careful that I'm not going to mispronounce that.
And she's very friendly. She's bowling around the wicket.
To a left-hander.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good ball. Nice and full.
Doing the job. Dot balls.
All right, who's joining us in this stream out there? Where are you? Where are you watching from? What are you up to today? Who are you supporting?
Oh.
Well, we had someone before.
Yeah, that was Mark.
Oh, Danielle Moller. Glad that you have Mel over there. Someone talking sense for once.
Ah, thanks.
Thanks, Danielle.
We were going to mention that you're a bona fide basketball statistician. That should get you a fine. Here we go. Oh, look
That's
at
a good shot around the corner.
Good solid left-handed shot down the left-hander corner.
Otherwise known as lefty's bread and butter.
Yes, that fielding position is known as the lefty corner. All right, Jackie's out there counting fielders. Sure, there's 20 of them out here is what she's thinking. No, I feel that sometimes.
Wonder if she looks at the other fielders and go, I reckon there's a gap there. That's probably 20 steps for me between these people.
I reckon she pumps herself up. She's like, yeah, I'm taller than that one. Oh, look at this.
Oh, no.
That's good. Oh! Too much pepper on it. That was very well backed up. That could have gone for a
That was
big
close.
That's the end of the over.
Let's take another look at that.
Jackie wanted strike.
Wow. She's putting some veggies in the patch. She's farming. So let's check out the arm as it comes through at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yes, it's hard in that split second. Do you throw it to hit it? Do you throw it softly for the keeper to catch it?
I think that's where in the international levels that they're doing the bounce throw, so it's coming up for the keeper, and it could still hit.
Whereas when I pick up the ball to throw it, I just scream at everyone to get out the road because I don't want to
Oh,
hurt
yeah, I
them.
remember that. We remember that.
The keeper was hitting the floor like there was incoming
And anybody
artillery.
in the line of fire, it's like, don't. Just drop to the ground.
Oh.
Another one.
missed chance.
Kelly's just having a bit of trouble getting through the gears early at the non-strikers end.
Well, they're putting pressure on the fielders, and it seems to be working for them.
Well, I've played the percentage game before in the lower grades. You get likelihood of them hitting is very... Oh. They'll never catch the... Oh. My career's full of, well, I would have done this and I would have done that. Well, it's like catering's turned up.
Well, we're going to start playing that game. What is Max eating?
What is Max eating? VSMR. We'll have to take it in turns. Right. Nikki in, and that's just played away.
I reckon the heat and the sun out there would be starting to play on their mind a little bit too.
Oh, I'm enjoying my position.
That's going
well
around
played.
the corner.
Shot.
Down the lefty corner.
It's the bread and butter. You'd think it'd run all the way to the boundary with all that bread and butter.
That's why they put a fielder there.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why the keeper's having trouble on the throws. Comes in, it's all slippery.
The margarine.
Fingers.
We're using some of that nut-based stuff.
Nutlex.
All right,
There we
Jackie's
go.
on strike.
That's checks in the mail. I hope they're Nutlex.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, played it safe.
Racing away down the lefty corner.
It's one. Well, they're ticking over. Tickety-boo.
Yeah, ting ting.
Call back.
Absolutely.
1 year ago. It's last year's final. Caboolture. They're not even playing in the
In the women's
the
competition.
T1 this year.
No, they're in tier 2.
Are they? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, they got
They lost a few players, I think, did they?
retirements, injuries.
So did everyone else.
Moving
Left-handed
away.
in the gap. Is that going to go?
No, it's been cut off.
I think the overnight rain slowed the outfield up a little bit.
Hmm.
No wonder they put the boundaries in.
Sensible
Well-
move to field first, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's only going to get faster when you bat later in the day, isn't it?
And
Yeah.
Mel's there thinking, hit it in the air. It doesn't seem to have that problem.
You
Exactly.
hit it up and over and it's fine until they catch you on the boundary.
Yeah, they're probably talking about it over in the Yandina dugout, and Kez is going, it doesn't seem to be a problem. The air's not wet, is it?
Oh, it's a bit thick today.
There we go. Let's get a nice close up on that food that they've provided for us. I don't know who provided it, but thank you.
That's Belle, wasn't it?
Yeah.
She can't help but feed. Dad joke!
Let's just do them all while we're there.
There we go. I'll try and keep the bottom of the stumps in the shot this time, just in case there's a runny outie.
Or a bold.
Yeah.
Good angle there for that. For those wondering, we're talking about this particular shot that's on screen.
Kelly Scott on strike.
Good bit of fielding.
Yeah.
Left-handed cut shot there, otherwise known as the reverse pull.
Raven Steele just checked in. Morning, crew. Morning, Raven.
Oh,
Is that being called for any? Was that called for no ball? Yeah, back foot outside the...
so that mean?
That's a woohoo. Now, he's got the charged up shirt, so he should have some
There he
energy.
is.
There we go. That's not a bad woohoo to get going with.
There's nice fluid action of the wrist there.
He's worked on it. He's got his Michael Jackson glove on too, by the look of things. He can't stop until he gets enough. Yeah, that's what you do with a woohoo.
Oh, another good bit of fielding.
Ronaldo there.
Oh,
Oh,
Being
that's,
given out.
that's the only way you can get out on a woohoo.
it is the run out. That had to be close.
Yes, so she just didn't slide the bat. Here comes the Yandina coach. He's very serious about his cricket.
We might ask our camera operator to get a close-up on the Yandina coach.
There he comes.
He is apparently...
He's just having a chat to Jackie. Saying, look, listen to what I've got to tell you. I'm the coach here.
He's just trying to get on helmet cam.
Yeah. He's saying, look, you probably thought there was two in that. Two. But we won't. Just maybe take the one. If there's a two, take two.
Well, let's have a look at the replay again, as much as we like seeing men in a 2-2.
We'll call him Desmond. And Kelly's
away.
just a little slow off the,
Good bit of
out of
footwork
the gates there. Great pick up and throw. Gathered and no bat slide until the last minute there. It was close. It was close.
That's the first out that I know of on a no ball.
Yeah. Which was the team that you were playing at home when we streamed that? Every time there was a woohoo.
That was Yandina.
Caloundra.
Caloundra? Yeah, they were going. They were talking up, going right, run out. They knew all about it. So Raven said, "Morning crew." Dan Mola, hello from the other side of the field. What? Patman wants to know: have the buses been refueled? Yes,
Yes.
and they've been running this morning. Patman, would you like one? There you go, mate. There's your bus.
Thanks for tuning in from 2 metres away, if you're still standing around the tent. We always like it when people tune into the stream for something they can see right in front of them.
Well, in effect, that's what we do, right?
Well,
We like the replays.
that's it. I actually feel I've done a good job so far with the replays today. So far. That's
So
that's
far.
the key word.
Talk yourself up.
Oh, that
nice.
sounded like it.
Boulder.
She's walked off.
Yeah, no, Boulder.
Oh.
Top of the
Bail
leg.
is off.
I thought it was caught behind because I heard a noise.
Top of the leg. I heard a noise, and I went, hang on, those bails don't look complete across the top.
No. Oh,
And-
Sparkles. Not sparkling
no
anymore.
more. No.
No.
What a wicket for you.
No longer a vampire.
Coolum.
When we watch her helmet cam back, it's going to sound a bit like I should have just hit the ball instead of, and then it just hit me. Yeah, it's all right. It's
Well, let's take another look at that one and see what happened. Oh, wrong. Oh,
Wow.
I think it hit the other side stump. But this side
And
fell off.
wow.
because it did look like it was going offside, so it's pushed the bails across that way.
Yeah.
Wow, she might want to watch that.
There you go.
That's why Marnus is always tapping those bails, making sure they're not sticking out.
Well, the Coolum girls have got to be happy with that.
Yeah.
Yes. Yandina now 4 for 28.
Indeed. Danielle, whereabouts on the other side of the field are you? In front of the
See if we
side
can-
screen? Are you,
Give us a wave.
Yeah.
That'll be in about 20 seconds till
Count
she
to
hears
7 or
that.
8. And if she's over at the clubhouse, we got no chance. Let us know if you've heard in the Super Swan chat if Voldecawley is going to be turning up. He who shall not be fully named.
Moustache, which will not be named.
Yes. Going to do a masterclass in
Moustache with a bizarre growth hanging off it.
his chip eating masterclass, which he gave us last stream at Maroochydore.
Oh, we got the mother and daughter duo.
Yes. Well, we saw what happened last time when they batted together.
They took the game away.
Alyssa ran when there wasn't a run, and she...
As she's known to do.
Yes. She ran when there was a run. There was all kinds of running.
Well, I haven't seen any waves over there, but it's a fair way to the ocean.
It is. Maybe she could catch a bus.
See if they can repeat last week's
Heroics.
efforts. What a story and an experience, though. Not many get to come out here and play a sport like that with your mum.
No.
Or your daughter.
Still bowling the left-handed line there.
And
Not being given as wide, though.
no, he hasn't used his quota up at the over. He mightn't be a last two balls wide caller.
He's coming top of the BMX competition, so he's like going to make sure he gets there.
He needs to get there. His shirt's fully charged. He should have a few calls in him. Oh, whooshka shot. See if that can go all the way.
Run for two.
Well in. 2 run. Should be 4 for 30 off 10. 1 ball to go. Yeah, I knew that.
Yep.
She saw that one. Wanted to hit that.
Did hit.
I think Joy wants another 6 today.
Yes.
Good cricket.
She must have known I needed that to be a dot. It's the end of the 10th over. 1/3 of the way through the competition, 4 for 30.
That umpire really does look like that shirt's losing charge as the day goes.
It does.
What's the projected total with your mathematical skills there, boys?
Mr. Lanham will probably need a calculator for that.
I need a calculator. I would say my projected total, it's going to depend on wickets lost. I'd say 115.
Okay.
110 to 120, somewhere in that range is probably pretty good given the start that they've had.
Yep.
I'm going to be bold here, and I say I think they're going to make it to 138.
Oh.
138.
I think you'll be, as long as you were yesterday, because you weren't bowled, you were caught. That's a good shot, and well run.
Yeah, good call.
Well, if there's one thing Alyssa's known for, it's taking runs.
I don't know if we've got the right angle, but if you watch that back, Joy didn't leave her crease until Alyssa was halfway down the pitch.
Let's have a look.
And
There she goes.
There she goes.
So I was looking at it going, hang on, something's missing in that run. The other batsman. There we go, Joe. It's that knee bend. I like the knee bend.
Cracks. Well fielded.
She's certainly got a bit more confidence in her batting.
Wonder if she was so nervous this week that she's going to throw up again.
Yeah,
She said that to us at the start of last game.
Did she?
I'm so nervous, I think I'm going to throw up.
Now she's just an old hand at it. It's white.
You just want to hope she didn't play a final last week,
Yes.
which
Yes.
I'm sure she hasn't. It was just starting and getting on a roll.
Just
Right.
building up to the big match, this one.
It's like if I play in another final, there's a good chance I may have played my final a couple of decades ago.
Can't tell you the last final I played in.
Oh, you played a semi-final last year.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
game's
we
a
did.
final for me.
Yesterday was the final time you throw an overarm. Rubbish.
I got a round of applause.
It was pretty
actually.
rubbish. It's because it only comes out once a season.
I was getting heckled by the Palmwoods players on the boundary when I picked it
No,
up.
really?
Yeah. And I whooshed it in. And they went, oh, okay, that's better than mine. Mr. Rogers. Ooh. You can have a bus tie. There you go.
Looks like that one was going a little bit down leg.
She's not that nervous, is she? And that's a wide one. Well, he's got. We can't tell whether his other arm's going out. Looks like he's just going. Yeah, it's a wide. Maybe he's just doing half Tyrannosaurus wides, T-Rex arm wides.
Cracked.
Good contact. It's gone. There's
just
someone
be the
down
one
there.
there.
Good arm in.
Difficult for us to tell with our wind barrier up there.
Yes, that is the over. Should be 4 for 35. Just going to confirm. 4 for 36, apparently.
Can we confirm the score?
Oh, they're pushing their fielders back.
They're up to something. Well, that's the thing. When you bat a bit positive and you hit the ball into areas, you will get the field to move around, and then they push them back. You've got an easy one if you hit it out towards them. Gone in the air and taken.
Yeah, taken by the keeper.
Well done. She's wiped the Nuttalex off the and taken that one well. She
It is a big wicket for Coolum.
Yes. They are stoked
Unlucky
about
for
that.
Yandina.
We're not sure if you're still joining us live out there or not, people. He's up in the cherry picker at the moment of the internet aerial. He doesn't have a camera on him. We've had Lauren Glowacki. Hello from Bedfordshire, England. Team Louise Haycock. Sister. Thank you for joining us from Bedfordshire. Nice part of the world over there.
What time would it be over there?
Let's see. It's either 9 or 10 hours, depending on what season we're in. So add 2 onto us, and it's that time, yes, 12 hours ago, sort of thing.
Late at night.
Yeah, it'd be midnight-ish.
Good effort.
Just after midnight, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the best time to watch cricket, I found.
It is.
You come back in from the pub. Hey!
Yelling at the TV.
Exactly. Why are these idiots talking? What are they saying? Shut up. You can do your own commentary if you like. Mute us. All right, the new batter in. That looks like it's someone small enough that it could only be... where are you? Oh. I thought it was going to be Tammy, but...
It is.
Oh. I think she's on my... Oh, there she is. Tammy McCord, yeah.
Yep.
I was going to say, there's only someone that you go, oh, no, I need to zoom in because she's just a long way away. And you go, oh, no. That's well played. So the pressure goes back on Yandina. Yeah, we couldn't have said it better.
That's right.
Although I would have
They're
said,
doing well.
babe, I'd get in trouble.
Or was that the accent that Paula's got to be mate?
Yeah, it could be mate.
Yeah.
Mate. So it's 5 for 44 off 14.
Was it Raven that asked that question before?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, I was just thinking, on personal notes, just making sure I make more runs than my husband.
Yeah. Well, I think you've
and
got
hit more
that.
sixes.
I think you've definitely got that in the bag.
Oh, he's still got a game next week, so talking about in the off season.
Yep.
But yeah, if there's more women and young girls that want to play, get in contact with their local clubs and go down and have chats and go down for a come and try day or something and get into it. So like last week, Joy's innings, it's just fantastic to see young women loving their sport and doing well, and then we obviously have our connection through to Scorchers as well, so we are creating that pathway on the coast.
And some of the clubs have lost players to Scorchers, so have done well to keep competitive.
Absolutely.
When they've lost some of their bigger names.
That's exactly right. You've got those ladies and girls that have stepped up to that competitive Scorcher level, and then that you lose. Sometimes it leaves a big hole in their local comp, and that's something all clubs are finding a balance for at the moment. But it's great because then when they do come back to their club, they can bring that experience and that knowledge and excitement even too for their team and pass that knowledge back down to clubland.
I think it also shows an indication of the strength of the local competition when players leave to a club to go up to Scorchers, but it doesn't decimate the club.
No, and that was something I know we spoke about in the off season that we were worried about when, now we've got 2 Scorcher teams that, essentially feed from clubs and elsewhere, but what's that going to do to our comp? And for this result for this season, I don't want to say it hasn't hurt us, but it's actually, I think it's actually strengthened it.
It's been a very close comp, as you said, and sometimes it's come down to some of the games where, for example, Yandina seems to find that extra little 1% in a game to get over the line, whereas you guys, there's just something that either they get buoyed by we're playing in Palmwoods, because it could easily have been you that won those close games, and you're here in this game. So.
And so many have come down to that last over as well. So it's been a great season of cricket.
Absolutely, and it makes people want to watch it as well.
Yeah.
Moment, just
Forward.
Yep.
And it's skidded through, hit about halfway up the stumps, middle and off. So that should be, I think, 6 for 61.
6 for 61. Well, bit different to last week. It was funny because after I left here, I went over to watch the Coolum Caloundra game, and it was near identical.
It was,
both games was
We were
nearly
watching
run
that.
for run,
Yep, wicket
ball
for
for
wicket.
ball, wicket for wicket, and the same strengths in each side and weaknesses in each side.
We
so
put that together at the end and went, well, that makes for an even game
oh,
next week.
absolutely, which is what, we're watching now.
Yeah. Now, I didn't get the incoming bat. Max is still having some producing issues.
Louise, our Pommy. Yes, the family in England
Louise
will be
Haycock, they are
staying
tuned
up to
in.
watch this.
Unless it's buffering and they're swearing. Saying those stupid Aussies can't even get the interwebs correct.
They're so far away, isolated.
She's off the mark.
That's
the
it. No
important
duck
thing.
for her. That's good.
No Quagmire.
Has he felt a bit lonely this game so far?
Hasn't had a run, hasn't had a walk. Depending who you support, you'll be hoping he gets a go. Tammy McCord, because it's Yandina. Of course it's McCord. Oh, wow. Luckily, that was halfway up the stump, so it was hip height. Lip and cowling.
Oh, nice shot. Is that gonna? Oh no, well fielded. Oh, they're going again.
They're running. Well run.
Yes, good work.
Yeah.
Both teams there running and
Good cricket.
fielding there. Something you won't catch me doing is diving on the ground. Oh, and again.
Hopefully.
That's missed.
That's 4.
Gone past the fielders.
What news have you got for us, Max?
Well, it apparently is working right now. Don't know how it's been going for the last little bit.
Apparently there's been some buffering.
Yes, I've noticed that.
Beautiful.
And that's why I haven't said anything for the last 5 minutes.
You've been up that pole with your safety gear on.
Yeah.
Ooh.
If it gets like that again, we may have to end the stream and just go off our recording.
You can't do that in a final, Max.
I don't particularly want to do that.
Did someone cut the data cord or something, did they?
Something like that.
Who's our competition?
Oh,
Probably some other...
we got some interference happening, haven't we?
Some
It all makes sense now.
He was over here, wasn't he? Did he have pliers in his hand?
I thought that was his camera.
Wire cutters.
Oh, so close. Good try.
And I love how Louise just casually goes, yeah, that's a run. Easy. Not flustered at all. All right, how's it looking now, folks? Say good, because otherwise Max will cut the cord. He's not afraid. He will be the bad guy, and I'll make sure everyone knows he's the bad guy.
It's really weird. One thing says good and the other thing says no data. So,
Is it good that we've got no data?
no,
Did you pay your bill?
yeah, it's all good. I sorted everything.
Isn't that Tech 101?
You'd think so.
Well, Yandina will pick the run rate up a bit.
Now, they both say good. I don't know. These things.
Sit, Rubu, sit. Good data. All right. Well, looks like we're back at the right end again. And one camera not getting used in last over, and Sammy back on. I've decided this is the time to try and break through.
Probably good timing. She's got 3 in the bag, I think, still to come. 3 overs.
She bowled, 3, so
Yeah.
3 to come. Whether they bowl 1 now, hold 2, bowl 2, hold 1. Oh,
Oh,
well stopped. Hear that breeze, people? Feels as nice as it sounds. Mel's stuck in a corner there. She's in the sweat tent.
Otherwise,
It's every
known
game
as
of
the
cricket.
Concrete gazebo.
Concrete bungalow gazebo. Sammy in, Louise on strike. Although she will work.
Just turned away.
good shot.
Beautifully played. Delicate.
Well placed.